Guys, we're back again. Welcome to the 5th JRLA internal huge 32-man tournament, whatever you want to fucking call it. But before we get into that, if you're going to buy anything from this game today, make sure you get it from rocketprices.com. Their link's in the description. You can pretty much get anything you want from this place that's in or has been in this game for a cheaper price that you find elsewhere or from the game itself. Made it even cheaper with 6% off code JET at checkout. It's here then. The last one, obviously, Heatseeker. I did win that one. If you're going to see what happened in the overall scheme of things and how I won it, go and watch that. I finally won one, having lost the final 3 times before that. I know those tournaments also interested me. I had 1v1, 2v2, Rumble, and obviously Heatseeker was last. This is first to 1. This is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. People can lose to all sorts of ranks. We do these tournaments on stream a lot. They're called the custom tournaments that I host on the stream. If you want to see them, go and subscribe, follow to my Twitch team. It's in the description. And they are fun. They are very, very fun. However, you do lose. People like me, being a Grand Champ 1, do lose to diamond players because of kickoff and luck and all sorts of mistakes. And because it's first to 1, you get punished. And this is going to be interesting in terms of who's going to win this one, because pretty much anyone can win it within reason. Obviously, it's going to be favourites, but there could be people who will just shock people and win. You'll see like champ players lose to Plats and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting. I don't really fancy myself for this one, and there's a really good reason for that. My kickoffs are absolutely shit. Anyway, that aside, we'll see what does happen eventually. Let's get through to the tournament layout. So we're not doing groups like we have done last time, or the 1v1. Going back to the 2v2 layout, which is called a Swiss bracket. I'll briefly explain it. If you want to see it in detail, go and watch the start of the 2v2 video. So this, I've got the graphic view on the screen here. Basically shows the different groups of the Swiss bracket, and as you can see, it's kind of a record based labelled on each one. So obviously everyone starts in 0-0. You win the first game, you go to 1-0. You lose the next game, you lose the first game, you go to 0-1 even. And if you do win from the 0-1 bracket, you go to 1-1. Lose from the 1-0 bracket, you go to 1-1, exactly, etc. So basically you play people each time with the same record as you. You need to win 3 games to get through. As you can see from the graphic, if you do win 3 games, if you do win a game when you have 2 wins on the board, you will go through to the winners bracket, which is knockout. We'll come to that later. And if you do lose 3 games, example, if you do lose in 0-2, 1-2 or 2-2, you are out and you are eliminated. Because of that, I decided I wasn't going to do it anyway, but because of that, there is no third place bracket in this tournament, which we have done in previous times. We're not going to do it this time. I don't think we're going to do it in the future anyway. Yeah, when you do get through to knockout, this is how it looks. The people who are the 3-0 brackets will get a better draw, supposedly anyway. You get to play against one of the 3-2 players, so technically you should play an easier opponent. That's your reward for winning all 3 games. However, we'll be doing random wheels. There's no kind of way of distinguishing between the who's best in a 3-0, because 2v2 the goal difference, you can't do that in this because every game's first to 1. We'll come to that later. We'll do random wheels and all that later, so we'll get onto that. This is the tournament then. I'm interested. I want to see how we get on. In terms of filming, I didn't mention that. I will be filming every one of my games. In fact, you're better to see what happens in the video if you just watch it. I'll be filming every one of my games, and I won't be filming many of the bracketed games. I'll be filming all the knockout games, of course, but all the bracketed games I'll pick and choose. So if I'm in the 0-0 bracket, which I am, I'll do my game and I'll show the results of that bracket, and then if I win, I'll go do the 1-0 and show the results of 1-0 and 0-1. Kind of go along the stages, go left to right. So if I do get to 2-0 and win, I'll then show the results of 2-0, 1-1 and 0-2. If I do then get through and I'm not in a bracket, I will show just like the highest ranked game of the bracket and just show that, and then do the same with the same thing. So we'll see 5 games across the brackets, and then we'll see 15 knockout games. There's 20 games first to 1 that we're going to see in this tournament. It's not going to be a very long video compared to the rest of them, because obviously it's first to 1, although I have waffled in this intro to make it a bit longer, so there you go. Just like to make sure everyone is clear of what's going on. Let's get into actual tournament now and stop the waffling. Now you know what's going on. I can just fly through it, and let's see who wins this one. So let's get this started. I actually apologise, I forgot to even show you what the games were. These are the games on your screen. These are the 0-0 bracket where everyone starts off to begin with. As you'll see in a second, there are some replacements to this list. This was made before the replacements were made, and you'll see what changes are. I bring in myself with 0 boost. We'll see how we get on with that again this tournament. But as you can see, myself at the bottom there playing Dripton on Curry in the first game, and here it is for you. Here we go then. Can I win this first game? Let's hope we can. This is a goal. You can't stay on the line like this when I'm about. Yeah, that's got to be a goal. It's somehow I found the post though. I hit the post. That had to be a goal. If he sits to the line like that, I have to score them situations. It has to be a goal. I think he's given up. Yeah, we scored. We win. Good. And it was actually a close game. I made it a lot harder than it should have been, to be fair. And that's our first game won. Let's have a look what happened in the 0-0 bracket then. These are the other results. So with that result for me, as you can see the results on the screen here, I go through some other results. As you can see, most of them go to plan. As you can see, the replacements will have come in. I lost my first game with 0 boost to Puffy. Some other results, no real shocks here other than maybe Cora losing to a diamond. On the other side, same thing, you'll see some replacements change here in a second. But again, every game kind of went to plan. The Arch Leandro big matchup you would have seen earlier on, 2 champ threes, Leandro came out on top. And this does provide us with our 1-0 bracket where I am now playing Renzo in the next round. And there will be a Plat or a diamond in the 2-0 bracket. The 0-1 bracket, of course, provides Arch and a matchup of 2 champ 2, which would be crucial to one of them being probably knocked out later on. And we also have the matchup of the 2 gold players in there. However, my next game is Renzo. Let's get into that now. And here we are then for our 1-0 game. We have Renzo, or Rensu as he's known as in the game, and on the graphic as well. We have to win this game, we really do. I know he's a bad player, but I've definitely been. I mean, that's just absolutely filth. That's absolutely disgusting. I don't know many people would better say that. And he's put the split screen in somehow. Great finish this, and he's not happy about it. But there we go. We're through into 2-0 now. And here are the results from 1-0 and 0-1 as well. So over 1-0 then, as you can see on the screen in a second, I do win my game, as you would have just seen. And all the other games go to plan here. To clash another 2 champ threes at the top there, Mighty Kate does come out on top. And yeah, as I said, all the other games do go to plan. Do head back over to 0-1 then. We will see who's now in the 0-2 bracket. And some interesting games here, as you would have seen. And these are the results for you. Eternal winning the battle of the 2 golds, and Twinkie winning the battle of the 2 champ 2s. With myself with 0 boost losing to Plat 2 boy 3-3-3-3 from a kickoff I couldn't recover from. Anyway, that aside, this is the 2-0 bracket where I now play probably the favourite of the tournament, Watanabe, in a bid to try and get in the 3-0 bracket, which will give me a better draw later on. Archie's tough run continues. He plays champ 2 Twinkie and a gold 3 Eternal just to battle it out against a champ 1. Can't see it getting much further, to be honest. A lot of matchups in there, but it's in the 0-2 bracket where they have one more chance to win. And can I keep myself with 0 boost in the tournament? We will see. Let's get into my big game against Watanabe next. So here we go. Games are getting much harder than this one. Watanabe probably the best player in the tournament. Can we somehow fluke a win against him? We'll see. We've got a good little kickoff here. Can we somehow beat him? Nope, he's done well. He's very good at ones. It'll be very hard to beat him here, to be honest. I can't see us doing it. We somehow have to fluke this. I honestly don't know how we're going to do it, but we have to. We really need this win. Difficult next game is well lined up for us as well. I've seen the bracket and what it's going to give us if we don't win this. It's nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking. He's got a chance here. It's close, this. It is close. We both had some chances each. I've cocked it now though, I think. I think that could be the game here. No, he bumped him. Can we spin on it? Can we score? What a save that is. Oh my god. I thought that was the game. Convinced that was the game. It's a great save, and that just sums up how good he is. How is anyone going to beat him if he's doing that? It's a very good game, this. Very entertaining game. I'm actually shitting myself a bit because I should have won there. I should have hit that so much cleaner. Have we won now? He saved it again. This guy's a joke. Oh, we had 2 absolute golden chances to win this, and he somehow saved them both. I don't know how he's done it. We've won now, though. Get in. What a result that is. I don't know how we've managed to do it. He did very well to keep me out a couple of times, but it's a great goal there. I don't think he was expecting it, because I never usually do that kind of thing. But there we go. We're through. What an incredible win. But now, here are the other results for 2-0, 1-1 and 0-2 as well. So what an incredible win that was. And you'll see that I go through as well. Does Cake, Daniel and Nas. All the games here kind of went to plan, as you'd expect, to be honest. Going down to 1-1, however, we do have some shock results here, as you'll see. Some very big matches and some very big results. So, Arch came out on top. Diamond 3 Keefno did lose a Diamond 1 Sharaf. And Skinman also being the other person to overall a higher rank player. All the rest went to plan. And now we go down to 0-2. We find out who is now knocked out. Luckily for me, my 0 boost account did manage to win eventually. Baz Sipper, Alpha, Game Boy, Lee and Super Jam all go out here. On the other side, we have to consider what happens at 2-1 now. As you can see, Watanabe v Arch. Arch has really had a terrible run in this tournament in terms of opponents. As you can see, Puffy v Skinman mean one of those people will be in the knockout, so that'll be interesting when it comes to it. On the other side of 1-2, my Jet Zero Boot account has a rematch with Zed, so I'll be in the first round with a main account. And as you can see, as I did mention earlier, a rematch between the two Champ 2s, Twinkie and Swick. One of them will be going out here. I've picked the game for this, obviously we've been through already. Let's see what it is. And for this round's game, we are going to Super Red versus Assassin. Massive game, very good, well, high ranked game here. I think Super Red's going to win straight away though. He has. Super Red has won within 5 seconds. I was expecting the close game. What a save comes out. Super Red, very, very big for him, going straight through. Assassin goes into the 2-2. Very, very big for him. Let's have a look at the 2-1 results and the 1-2 results. So the 2-1 results, Watanabe does finally get himself through to the next round. Although for some reason it says that Archer's won. That's an editing mistake. Please ignore that. It's meant to be Watanabe with a win there. Skinman get himself through the Plat freeze and the knockouts. Super Red wins as well. I've also realised there's been another mistake at the bottom. Please ignore my shit editing skill. All the people in green are the people that are going through. Ignore the Arch score and then the Sheriff score. The ones in green are the ones that are going through. Anyway, that side 1-2 bracket, did I manage to win with 0 boost? The answer is no, I lost quite convincingly to Zed as well. Swick is the Champ 2 who is going out here. Dino is also out, and Poor Returns don't really stand a chance against Diamond 3 Kith, and that sets us up with a great 2-2 bracket. As you can see, Arch needs to win to go through. All the people here need to win to go through. And Houdini v Twin could be a good game, but I've chosen a different one to go to. Let's see what it is. And for this section, I've chosen Stompy versus Arch. A massive game for Arch. He really needs to win. It'd be a massive shock if he does go out here. Nearly conceded from kickoff there. It was close. These things can happen in these games. He really does need to win. It's a massive, massive game for him. Stompy, of course, is a massive underdog here. No one's really expecting him to go through here. Everyone's expecting Arch to go through, so he's the one under pressure. Can he pull through here? We'd like to see him in the knockouts. We'd also love to see Stompy putting off an upset. Can he do it? Oh, it's a good save. And he's got in. Archer scored eventually. It was such a good game, such a close game. I actually thought Stompy might nick it eventually, but Archer's quality's pulled through eventually, and he has won, and he is through. These are the other results of the 2-2, of course. So the 2-2 bracket caused a lot of drama. As you can see from the results, Houdini did manage to beat Twinkie and gets himself through. As you would have seen, Archer's through, of course. The Battle of the Plat Freeze, Oliver did win. Meme Hype pulled off a shock result against Assassin. He is through. And the Battle of the Diamond Freeze as well was won by Zed. He is through to the knockouts. This is the knockout bracket. Now, this is where it gets interesting because, as you can see, I have labelled them with the corresponding brackets of where you've come from. The numbers next to them are completely random, so I have randomly generated what the bracket is going to be. For example, I was randomly picked 1, 2, 3 or 4. As you can see, I fell in the 3-0-3 spot, and this is our tournament bracket. Some very, very interesting games here. Very, very competitive top right hand corner. I actually have a relatively simple run, fortunately. I mean, I should be able to get myself to the semi-final at least. Maybe set myself up with a rematch against Watanabe. On the other side, you can see Leandro and Daniel is most likely going to be the other semi-final, but you never know. We've had some shocks so far. Anyway, that's the bracket. That is what happened. Obviously, all these games will be recorded. Let's get into our first knockout game, and it is Daniel against Meme Hype. Let's see who can win. So our first knockout game is Daniel again. I mean, what a beautiful card that is, by the way. I know he put that out on purpose. Versus the shock, entrance to the knockout tournament here, Meme Hype. He done very well to get himself here, especially in that last game against Assassin against Yods. I mean, Daniel just got a fucking worldie within 8 seconds and knocked him out. All that just for him to fucking batter him. It's definitely the car that made him do that. I mean, look at this. What an incredible goal. One of the favourites, shown wide, one of the favourites, progressing already into the quarterfinals. Let's get into the next game and see who he gets to play. Right, our second game then brings Rowdy v Super Red with the winner with a very, very hard game next round, of course, against Daniel. Looks like Rowdy's going to win here. He has to score from kickoff, surely. Has to score. Oh, Super Red's got back. He took a little bit more time than he needed there, Rowdy, I think, and he's managed to get back and defend it here. But yeah, very, very hard game for the winner of this game, of course. Probably won't get much further, though. Super Red does win. I fancy him more than Rowdy, of course. Super Red being the champ 3. round being the champ 1. So we'll see how they get on next round. Of course, it's all about this game now. I think Supre's going to win here. He has to. He can't miss from here. He has. Oh, he hasn't. I thought he put it wide there, but he has scored round. He's gone instantly. Supre is through, and that sets up a great quarter-final between him and Daniel in the next game. Let's get into the other quarter, and let's see who can win on the other quarter-final. And quarter-final 3, we have Nas versus Zed. Winner of this will most likely play Leandro in the next round. Looks like it's going to be Nas here. Good kick-off from him. He has to score the open goal. I thought he missed them, but he hasn't. He's spamming. What a save. He's spamming. What a save. You've got to love our community. Wow, he's really triggered. I don't know why he's so triggered, but he's through. I mean, that's all that matters in the day. He's probably going to play Leandro. Let's see if Leandro can get through in the next round. Right then, round of 16, number 4. Sharaf for Diamond 1 against Leandro, the champ 3. It is on Middle East. Can Leandro win as he's expected to? I think he's going to here. Straight from kickoff. Why hasn't he just scored there? He still has. Sharaf's gone possible. Leandro can't believe it. Leandro does win then. Poor Sharaf did so well to get into the knockouts. Has been knocked out by a really strange goal, that, to be fair. He's not happy about it. But he's out, unfortunately for him. Another 6-second game. How many of them have we had today? Let's see who can win the next game, of course. 2 champ 3s. Let's see who can win that and get into the quarterfinals themselves. Right then, this is a massive game. 2 champ 3s here. Arch and Cake. Massive game for both of them. Arch has missed kickoff. I think that's going to be tournament over for him. It is. 5 seconds again. We've had another 5-second game here. Arch lost the kickoff. Very poor from him. Kate goes through, and he can have a very difficult game if it goes. The next one goes as planned, and you'll see why now. So this is in fact our 6th round of 16 game, and obviously the winner will play the winner of the last game, as you would have just seen. Here we go. Sky's won the kickoff. He scored. 5 seconds into the game, this man has fucking scored. I've completely forgot to mention he's changed his name, by the way, to Lane. That is now Watanabe's name, so you're going to have to get used to that. I can't change it on the graphic, but that is him. He scored within 5 seconds, and Jesus Christ, I forgot to put the setting on. That's 1 goal. Doesn't matter. He's through to the next round, and let's get into our 7th game, which is in fact my first round. So it's my turn, and a quite fortunate draw I got against Oliver. The Plat 3 means I really should win this and go through to the next round, and who I'll play next, we'll wait and see. This, however, we have to win. We cannot be bottling this game here. It's massive. He doesn't know about the jet kickoff, which is good. We have to score here. In and out. Goal, yeah, great finish, 1-0 through to the next round. Good win that we needed to get there. Unfortunately for Oliver, he got put against one of the higher ranked players. He did very well to get here. He's having a nice shot, bless him. There we go, into the next round we go. However, we'll see who our opponent is in the next game. Right, our last round 16 game, Skin Man, the Plat 3's on very well to get himself here versus Houdini. He's on EU, so he does have a slight advantage. I mean, Houdini's lagging bad. Oh, he's won the kickoff, Skin Man. Can he win? I think he's going to. The Plat 3's going far. How is he doing so well with this tournament? He's in the quarterfinals now. Good on him. And we'll see how he gets on later on. And it's massive from him. Get on to the other side now, our first quarterfinal of the tournament. Let's see if one of our favourites can get themselves into the semis. So here we go, our first quarterfinal. Here it is, Daniel v Supred. What a game this turns out to be. Both very good players. Obviously Daniel had the fancy to win here, but he's on US East, which gives Supred a little bit of an advantage. If that means anything to Daniel, we'll see. In fact, it doesn't. Daniel has won. Supred is out. Daniel goes through the semi-final, our first semi-finalist. Everyone kind of predicted him to do so, but he's actually fulfilled that and made it to the semi-final. He's not going to have an easy game though, as we get into the quarter-final now and see who can win that. Right, so quarter-final 2, the winner of this will play Daniel, of course. Very hard game for the winner of this game. These two have a tendency to dislike each other, so don't expect a feisty game and expect them what a save whoever the loser's going to be. It's going to be a very good game. I'm interested. It could be quite a long one. Nope. I don't think it's going to though. As soon as I say that, Leandro fucking rinses it. I told you what I say was coming. I told you it was fucking coming, didn't I? I knew it was inevitable that. It's a good goal by Leandro. I don't really know what that is. And there we go. There's the beef I was telling you about. It was inevitable. Leandro just go through, and he plays Daniel. Whoever's got on the other side, see who our second semi-finalist can be. So the third quarter-final. What a game we have in prospect here. It is Watanabe against Cake. Very big game for both of them. Oh no, he's going to go. No, he's not going to go in. Kate got away one there. He obviously beat Arch in 5 seconds from kickoff. He was hoping it might. Well, he was hoping it wouldn't go against him there. He can still score, but Watanabe though he has. He's through to the semis. Cake is out of the tournament after a great win against Arch. He's now out. I mean, we all expected him to go through. Watanabe probably going to go all the way and meet Daniel on the other side. I mean, we'll see about that. Big quarter-final next time. We're going to set up a great semi-final. Let's see who wins that. Right, the last quarter-final here is me v Skin Man. He's done so well to get here, the Plat through to the quarter-final. Unfortunately for him, and fortunately for me, hopefully for me anyway, I want to be ending his run here, unfortunately for him. I do want to be ending his run so that we can get ourselves into the semi-final. We have a very, very hard game waiting for us if we do so, although I have already beaten in this game. I've demoed Skin Man here, unfortunately for him. I didn't even mean to do that. It's going to be a goal for me here. It is. I didn't even mean to demo him. I feel so bad because he's a Plat 3 and I fucking blew him up to win. But we are in semi-final. That is all that matters. And what a game it's going to be. That semi-final. Me v Watanabe again. And all props for Skin Man for getting this far and beating Houdini as well in the last round. Well done to him. In semi-finals we go. However, let's get to the other side and see who can be our first finalist. So, our first semi-final, Daniel v Leandro. A very, very good game this is gonna be. I think Daniel's gonna win. Straight away he has. 5 seconds, wow. I was not expecting that. I mean, to us I kind of was, because that's what first one's like. Wow. I was not expecting that. Jesus Christ. Daniel's through to the final. Absolutely battered everyone he's played so far. The next semi-final is massive. What a final we could have. Any one of me or Sky or Daniel would be in the final. What a 3-man setup that is. Anyway, let's get into the other semi-final. See who can make the final and play against him. So, it's semi-final time. It's crazy to think that it actually could be another one of these games if we do manage to win this. What a game this is against Watanabe. We've already beaten this tournament. Can we beat him again? I think he's going to score from kickoff here. Anything but a kickoff, I beg. Please, anything but a fucking kickoff. No, man. Anything but a kickoff is what I wanted. Just give me a chance and then just fuck it. Oh, for the first time we don't make the final in any of these. This is the first time in these tournaments we haven't made the final. I'm absolutely gutted. It had to be from kickoff. It was just written the fucking stars. It really was written the fucking stars for that. Absolutely fuming. It just give me a chance to play the game, not from a kickoff. Fuck's sake. Anyway, it is final time. Let's get into this. Unfortunately for me, I won't be there. I mean, I can spectate it with a neutral point of view, having to them to fucking shit myself during the final. What a final it's going to be. Let's see who wins this tournament. Right, it's final time. What an incredible final we have here. Really don't hope it ends in 5 seconds like most of the games have done. Doesn't look like it's going to here. There's so much to talk about. I don't know if I'll get the time to talk about it. The Daniel's second final, obviously lost to me in heat ticket last time. Lane's first fucking, semi-final, if not even final, semi-final. So here it is. What a game we have here. The two highest ranked, the two GC2s in the final together. And what a game we have in prospect here. I actually don't know who's going to win. Although I'm not here for the first time, it's still what a spectacle we've got going on here. I'm really interested to see who's going to win this. And I hope it's a long, exciting game. I hope it's not short. It's not going to be a short game anymore. I mean, it's still 45 seconds at least, which is a lot longer than a lot of the games you've had so far. I just don't know who's going to win. It really is 50-50. I have no idea. I can just sit back and enjoy it and not have to stress about me losing or botting in the final like I usually do. They both seem nervous. They're both kind of taking their time with things, both looking nervous. Oh, I think Daniel's going to win. I think Daniel's won. Daniel has won the tournament. He's won the tournament. A great 50-50. He's fucking won the tournament. He's so happy about it. What an incredible game. And Daniel, having lost the last final, comes back to win this one. Incredible. I mean, what we did last, we see a Lane, of course, Watanabe. He'll be back to win another one, I'm sure. But what an incredible tournament that was. It kind of went to plan. In fact, the two GT2s came into the final. But what an incredible win that is for Daniel. I bet he's gassed for that, having lost to me in the last one. Of all people to lose, who lost to me. So that is the tournament. That is the first one tournament. As I probably mentioned, if you want to be involved in the next one, which is going to be Boomer, by the way, make sure you join the Discord in the description and I'll get involved in the next one. Incredible tournament. I mean, kind of unexpected result. I expected Lane Watanabe to win, to be honest, but Daniel did so well in that final, and what a win that was. Anyway, that is that. If you're not involved in the next tournament, don't want to be involved, I will see you in the next video, one of these, and I hope you enjoyed that one as well as you enjoyed this one, hopefully. What a tournament. I'll see you in the next one.